Hey guys, how are you today? So I'm super excited. As you know, if you see me, you know it is Tuesday or Thursday and it's an educational day. As you know, we're in the middle of an amazing series, which is the Outbreak series. Make sure you're watching it. At this point, if you're watching this video, we are 5 videos in. 5. That means go back to the Outbreak playlist and literally watch all of those videos, because it's truly going to help you understand herpes outbreaks as simple as I can. As many of y'all may think, are you breaking it down or anything like that? Yes, I'm talking from just having herpes. As any of you may not realize, type 1 and type 2 are no different. They're just different, quote unquote. It used to be based off a location, but that doesn't really exist. Type 1 and type 2 can be oral or genital. So as you watch this, this is for any individual who are dealing with herpes. Any outbreaks at all, oral or genital or any other area, you can just know these things are all the same across the board. Sorry, y'all, my phone is going off. I'm very important at the moment. So this is across the board. So I really want you guys to not look at it from individual standpoints, but look at it for overall, because it's all the same. Now, if you're in a position where you're like, but Lisa, I think my situation is different, depending on if you have any health conditions or anything different, then reach out to me. Book a session with me at www.overcomingrthestigma.com, and that information will be above, so you can just hit the button and go straight to the website. So guys, as you know, the Overcoming Gathering Conference, meet and greet is coming. So I do not want you guys to miss it. I do not want you to miss it. If you're in the Houston area, if you are in the surrounding area, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, any of that, you need to be in Houston. If you're in New York, guys, let me tell y'all something. I say New York, but the location, because I just booked the house and stuff, it's going to be in the Jersey City area. Not far at all. It's just they work better. So if you in Jersey, come on, Jersey. We're a little bit closer to you. We in your city. On the cuff, though. We on the cuff. We're real close to New York. I can see New York where the houses is. We can see it. That's like we're literally just across the wall. Like that's how close we are. So with that being said, guys, make sure you get your ticket for that as well. Tickets are very limited. We're in the teens for the tickets. If any of you knew, I told you we started at 50. I changed my mind. I said we're going to hit that thing at 20 because I really wanted to be very intimate. I wanted us to really have a good time and feel like you get to talk to me. If it's 50 folks in the room, you may feel like, I can't talk to her. She got a lot going on. Nope, it's on 20 of us. So you guys can really build a relationship, and y'all can also have some time with me, and we can talk, and if I need to pull you to the side, we have the opportunity to do those things. So Saturday, the quote-unquote meet and greet and kickback is from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And then on Friday, if you're interested in doing a private session, it's 30 minutes. I will send you the information. We will meet in a private office. Guys, I only have 5 spaces, and I really don't even have that for some of these cities anymore. So make sure, if that's what you want to do, make sure you get your ticket, the information to be above as well, so you can get your ticket for that. So let's jump into this. How do I manage my outbreaks? How do I manage, guys? I really want you guys to realize, what are your triggers first? Video above, so you can go back to that video so you can learn out what the triggers are. So now, after watching that video and after doing your research and after learning your body, or at the place where I kind of know what's going on, how do I manage that beliefs? How do I not have so many outbreaks? Number one is knowing those. When you don't know what's causing it, you don't know how to manage it. You can't manage something you don't know nothing about or you're not aware about. So please make sure you take the time to do that. Now, it may take a good bit of time to figure that out. But when you figure that out, now it's time to manage it. It's time to manage your stress. If you are a stressful person and stress is your trigger, you need to get your stress under control. Okay? How do I get my stress under control? Because I got so much going on in my life. My whole thing is control your life. Your life don't have to be stressful. Your life don't have to be full of drama. Your life don't have to be that. You don't have to stay at that job. Get another one. You ain't got to deal with your baby daddy. Make him pay child support and move forward. You ain't got to argue with him. You ain't got to fight with him. You ain't got to fight with your family. You can ignore them. Okay? You don't like your living situation? Get some money and move. Plan it out. Do what you need to do. And I know y'all may like, Belize, you sound like you're fussing. I am fussing. Because a lot of us have stressful lives because it's our fault. I ain't even gonna lie. Your life is stressful because of you. It ain't because nobody else. Stop putting that on everybody. Everybody don't have control over your stress level, your emotional and your mental state. That's your problem. Okay? Big sister talk. Just trying to tell you. I'm telling you, most of my clients come into my inbox or get on phone with me and tell me, Belize, my life's so stressful. And after she tell me the situation, I'm like, well, you can prevent all that. You ain't got to do all that. You doing that. Nobody doing that to you. You doing it to you. Okay? You don't have to deal with that. Now, some stuff is not as easy. Sometimes you got to learn how to manage in the mess. Because sometimes you can't get rid of family. You can't get rid of the child father. But you ain't got to argue with him. You ain't got to entertain it. You may be living with people who get on your nerves. You don't have to entertain the drama. You can just go on about your business. They want to let them fuss and yell at themselves. You ain't got to engage in it. You do not have to engage in it. So make sure you're managing your stress, okay? If that means shifting, if that means changing, you do what you need to do. Now, if you're in a place where, Belize, I don't know how to do that, I need some help, boom, reach out to me, do an overcoming session with me, and we'll talk about that. Let's figure out exactly how to eliminate some of that stress. Let's shift it. Let's rethink it. Let's manage it. Let's do something. Let's figure out how to do that. The next thing is, Belize, my menstrual cycle is causing my herpes outbreaks. Let me tell you something. Your menstrual cycle ain't going nowhere. So with that being said, gear yourself up with treatment prior to your herpes, prior to your outbreak. That means whatever your treatment is that you use, you need to prepare to start using that treatment. Now, for my individuals who are on antivirals prior, it ain't going to make a difference for you to up your outbreak like your medicine. I tell you, take your medicine how it's taken. Do not take no extra. Do what your medicine tell you to do. That is for a reason. Milligrams for a reason, how to take it for a reason. What I would tell you, if you're already on day-to-day medicine, is add lysine, add zinc, add vitamin C, things of that nature. Eat a lot of fruits and like a lot of greeny vegetables at that time. Do some things to boost your immune system as much as you can. So even if that outbreak comes, it do not last as long. So it's very important, guys, for the individuals who, like I said, their hormonal imbalances causing it, you need to make sure you gear yourself up. Even for my individuals who have reproductive issues, you know, PCOS or any of those other things that's hormonal, or you have menopause, make sure that you know certain things that's causing what you need to be aware of, especially for those conditions if that's causing it. You need to know what's going on at that time to cause it. Okay, and then you need to gear yourself up to prepare yourself for it, or literally get on it as soon as it starts. I'm learning that a lot of people, another way to manage it is start treatment when it starts. As soon as you start getting the itching, as soon as you start get the burning, as soon as you get like pulsating feeling, as soon as you start to get it through your legs, as soon as your lymph node started, like literally I can touch my lymph node, I was like, oh, hold up, we got to get started. Or you may wipe your butt, and you're like, hold up, it feels a little tender. You need to start ASAP. The quicker you start, the quicker it goes away. But a lot of you wait till it go full-blown outbreak and you crying and you whining and you're irritated when you could have started your process as soon as the beginning. So here's another way to manage it. Is soon as it starts, treat it. Don't wait until it goes to a full-blown outbreak before you start treating it. If you want to cut your time down, that's the secret. To start treatment as soon as you feel it. Soon as you feel it, soon as you start feeling weird, start your treatment. So for my individual who's like, well, but at least I never had an outbreak, I don't know if this, what I'm experiencing is outbreak, then treat it as such. If you never had an outbreak before, you need to treat stuff as such until you figure out if that is or not. A lot of you guys want somebody to tell you if it's an outbreak. We don't know if it's an outbreak. We don't know what it's going to look like on you. That's just the reality of it. Even the doctor going to tell you, well, I'm not sure. You're just going to have to go through it and figure it out. Do you want me to give you some medicine and see if that works? I'm telling you what your doctor will tell you. Treat it as such. If it's not that, then let's go figure out what it is. Let's go to the doctor and figure out what it is, because that's not it. It could be something else, okay? I get that question all day, every day in my group. Is this an outbreak? I said, treat it as such and see if it go away. Just like any other doctor, they said, well, I'm going to give you some medicine to see if it goes away, and then come back in about a week and let me know. Guys, I love y'all, but your girl is a doctor, okay? Like, look. Okay, I am. Like, I'm about to go to school to get my doctorate. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to be a doctor. Not a medical doctor, but at the end of the day, I got it. But I'm just saying, this is the stuff, if you go to the doctor enough, if you have doctor friends, things that stage, like, guys, this is what we hear. They always just give you stuff and see if it works. If it don't work, they're going to tell you come back in here and let's figure out another thing that it can be. So with that being said, guys, that's another way to manage it is if you think it's an outbreak, treat it as such. If you think it's an outbreak, start. As soon as you feel it, start doing your treatment. If hormonal, that's that. And then if stress is your trigger, make sure you control your stress. Okay? Control it. Shift things in your life so stress will not be your biggest trigger, okay? Then the next thing is friction from sex, guys. It's not the sex that caused the friction. It's just the rubbing of the skin. And that can happen with anything that may be causing it. Just say if it's sweating and it's 1,000 degrees outside. Depending on where you are, it's really, really hot. I don't know. August and September August is really hot in Georgia for some odd reason. Like, because summer was hot, but it just seemed like August is like hell has arrived. So it's really hot here. And if your legs touch, you be chafing and all that stuff like that. That irritating, that wet skin is rubbing it. And it's breaking the surface of the skin, which can irritate your nerves, which can cause the outbreak to arise, okay? So, guys, it's very important for my ladies. Have a pair of underwear in your car, in your purse. Change more often. Make sure you staying dry as possible down there. So if you know you're wearing a maxi dress and it's just wet down there, girl, go in the bathroom, get you some baby wipes, wipe it up real quick, fan it with some air. Make sure open your legs up and let it breathe for a little bit and do what you need to do. At night, ladies, I will tell you, do not wear underwear. Free ball it. Let her breathe. Let her breathe. She need air. Okay. For my individuals, if you are having an outbreak at the time, another way, a little tip to kind of speed it up is get an air dryer and put it on really, really low. Do not put directly. You can burn your skin. Put it at a distance and blow dry it. You want to make sure you dry your area. That helps you. Tip to dry out your outbreaks. Helps them speed up faster. Okay, guys. So that friction is just very important to stay as dry as you can in that area. Also being careful with what type of underwear you're wearing. Ladies, sometimes thongs ain't your thing. It's rubbing against your booty. It's rubbing against your vagina. It's causing friction and it's causing outbreaks. Don't wear them. If you're wearing certain outfits, like ladies, we like the bodysuits right now. Them bodysuits could be your worst enemy. If it ain't working, find another type. Don't do the one with the clip. Do the one you just step in. Something, guys. Just figure out another way. Guys, if it's an issue for you, you got basketball shorts on, all that stuff like that. I know you like to wear the box and put on some briefs, bro. You may need to be closer to you than it was before. Change is good. You don't want no outbreaks, right? Just change it. Nobody knows that what you got under there. And them girls don't care what underwear you got on. She just wants you to take them out. I'm just saying. So with that being said, guys, make changes. Also, if you're having sex and every time after you have sex, you end up having an outbreak, you need lubrication. That's it. You're not completely ready. Even though you think you're ready, your body is not ready. So make sure you add a water-based lube. Water-based lube. Believe what type of water-based lube I can use. Go to my store. I help you with that. It's bit. Look below, and they'll be down there. And it's bit/Belize Spivey, all lowercase. Go down there. Go to the store. Go to the sexual section, whatever, and I have a great lube in there. Really good reviews on this lube. Give it a try, guys. Or you can go to a sexual store and you can look in there and they will give you a boatload, and I'm telling you, that's overwhelming. But this is a great start. Give that a try. If you're allergic to any type of scents, this do not have a scent to it. I tell ladies, be careful with putting bananas and strawberries and all this other stuff, especially those fake flavors down there, because at the end it can cause you a yeast infection or bacterial vaginosis. It can throw your pH off. So make sure you just do basic lubes and use it and see if that helps you as well. And make sure you're completely ready before you perform. Just because it seems wet don't mean it's wet. Okay, so that's another thing. Making sure you properly are putting on the proper clothes that help you, making sure your skin is dry, and also losing lubrication during sex. Okay, guys? What's the other one? What's the other ones that we need to manage? Y'all know I tend to forget sometimes. Immune system, guys. So when it comes to your immune system, it's very important that you be careful what you put in your mouth. It's just simple as that. I'm not telling you not to eat. I'm telling you be careful how you eat, period, for your body. If you want a higher immune system, that means you need to eat more greeny vegetables, not just fruit that's high in sugar. And natural sugar is not bad sugar, but still it can affect you still the same, okay? Especially if you deal with swelling, anything like that, dealing with your diabetes. If you have diabetes, it don't make a difference if it's fake sugar or good sugar. It ain't good for you, okay? So with that being said, guys, making sure you eat more vegetables, greeny vegetables. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Take your supplements, guys. Vitamin C, zinc. Do a natural, just a basic supplement, for your body, because we don't eat everything we need, guys. So you want to make sure your body has everything it needs as much as possible every day. Okay, guys, so that can help you with the immune system. Now, if you have an immune disease, it makes it 10 times a little bit harder to deal with that. It's very important that you manage your immune disease You cannot assume that herpes is going to manage itself without you managing your disease. Guys, anybody who's dealing with anything like that, please manage that. Because if you manage that, it makes it easier for your herpes to kind of just be there. And you may have things that trigger it, but it's not your other condition that's triggering it. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking your medicine, doing whatever you need to do, eating on a diet that you may need to be on. Make sure you're doing that. Please stop focusing on herpes and focus on what else you need to focus on, because at the end of the day, it go hand in hand. Whatever happens with one can happen with another. It could just be really like working against each other, okay? So make sure you do that as well. Is that everything? I think that's everything. So guys, it's just very important to manage is to change. That's it. To manage is to change. You have to change what you do to manage it. That means I cannot do nothing and then think it's going to change. Nope. You keep having outbreaks because you ain't changing. That's just it. That's just it. Oh, the last one is lack of sleep. Go to sleep. Yes, secure in the bag. Cool. That's cool. But at the end of the day, your body is telling you need to lay down because you ain't laid down in weeks. And I mean sleep. I ain't talking about rolling in the bed and can't sleep. That means shut your mind down and go to sleep. You need to get proper rest. I'm not going to lie, I don't always get proper rest, but I take the time to relax. I take the time to get in the bed early some days. You're not going to be able to get in the bed early all the time. It's just not. I know I'm about to go through it because at the end of the day, I'm about to start this doctor's program. Thank God the credit's high, or not that high, so, and it's only 8 weeks. A girl is about to do what she needs to do. Early is on time. Time is management. Is it. So, but at the end of the day, guys, like, I know I'm not going to get as much sleep, but I got to make time for sleep. So, guys, make time for sleep. Make sure you get some naps in. If you can't sleep for 8 hours, make sure you get at least 6 hours, okay, guys? And if you got to spread it out with some time, like 30 minutes here, an hour here, there, do what you need to do, because a sister will lay down and take a nap quick. I tell my kids, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired. Last night, me and my kids got in bed at 9 o'clock. They go to bed at 9. All of us got in this bed, and we all went to bed, okay? Because we had to get up early anyway. So you do what you need to do, but just make sure you get adequate amount of sleep. Your body cannot function on zero. Just like a car can't function without gas or the electricity thing that goes into it. If you got your car that get plugged in, you got to make sure it's getting charged. Same way for us. We need to make sure we are getting proper rest. Okay, guys? So I love you guys. I hope this helped y'all in so many ways. And I'm thinking you're like, Felicia, I thought you were going to say something fancy. No, I'm not going to say something fancy. Number one, I want you to learn your triggers. Number two, I want you to change what you need to do. Okay, and the next thing I will talk about in the next video is going to be products you can use to assist you in your management, guys. So make sure you continue to stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell, and make sure you share, guys. If you're in groups and you feel like, oh God, I know I'm somebody who can help, let me help. Let me help, guys. I'm here to help you in many ways. So I'll be talking to you guys soon, and I love you. Bye.